Your golden key to manifestation. Hey, Scott Haug here. In today's video, we're going to be going through some of the golden keys to getting the most phenomenal manifested results that you can into your life. But without knowing this golden key, things are going to be really hard to come by. Your manifestations are going to be slow. Things are going to be hard to come into your life. Okay. So before we jump into this video, make sure you throw a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking to get better at manifesting and you want a system, make sure you go in the description below and go ahead and check out our Manifestation Accelerator system. I think you'll be blown away by the content. And then also, if you're looking to teach this content and coach people in manifestation, mindset, life coaching, that good stuff, we have a certification in business mentorship available on building and scaling your coaching business, which is called Certified Manifestation Coach. Click the link in the description below for some details. All right, so let's get into the golden key here. Now, the golden key is something that a lot of people don't really understand when it comes to law of attraction, manifestation, and that kind of idea. And that golden key is realizing momentum and the time lag between when you think of an idea and when it comes into physical fruition. Now, why this is like a golden key most people don't know is because I feel that manifestation is something that's supposed to happen instantaneously every single time. So, for example, if I think of an intention, I want $5,000, I want a certain sum of money, or I want something in my life, sometimes we get this impatience feeling where it's like, I want it now, right? It's kind of like if you were to order something from Amazon, it's like now they have same day delivery, right? Or Instacart, where you just get the delivery within an hour or 2 hours. We feel like sometimes we want that from manifestation, like we want the money now, we want the clients now, we want the success now, whatever it is. And this impatience causes us to really have our ego minds go into how's it going to come, when's it actually going to come, and where's it going to come from, right? So our mind will want to go nuts trying to figure that out. And the golden key here is to remember that there's a time lag between when I set my intention and when it comes into physical fruition. And that time lag often really just means that it's 99% done, whatever it is that you want. Creation is largely finished. Okay, so if you want a sum of money, if you want a successful client come into the business, you want anything in your life, okay, that's already done energetically. You're already there in the mental plane, the spiritual plane, and confirming it to be real when you start to visualize it and when you start to see it in your mind and feel it to be true. It's already energetically done. It's what we call a spiritual prototype, which also means vibrational reality, which also means the kind of the multiverse, if you will, of multiple different versions of this universe all happening at one time. It's all about the same thing. It's all synonymous together. But when I'm thinking about this already being done, there's going to be a time lag between me actually putting out that intention and when I receive it. That could be a few days, that could be a few hours, that could be a few weeks, that could be a few years. Everything's going to have a gestation period with it, okay? And when we know that, it's the golden key to keep our faith and belief. And what we want to do is just have the expectation that I know this thing is going to come into my life no matter what. It's just a matter of time. Okay, it can come in at any time. So when I start having this mindset and know that I can be patient during this waiting process in between when I think of an idea and visualize it and when I actually set it in motion and see it physically happen in my life, I can be patient knowing that this is an unfolding reality. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. And that, again, produces enormous faith and belief, which is actually going to quicken your manifestations. The other thing that we want to know with this golden key is that there's a momentum that needs time to change. If you've had a momentum of like no sales for like 3 months in your business, and then you just set an intention to have a client come in, it could be very real that it comes in that day. But if there's some other series of events that need to unfold before you get that client in your business, know that you've just had a gigantic momentum of no sales, and it takes maybe more than an hour, a couple of days usually, to start changing that momentum where your energy is, okay, changing that momentum so that you can actually start to attract in what it is that you want, okay? So it's really important to realize that this momentum, if you're feeling these results aren't happening and you're trying to visualize and it's not happening, just realize that there's going to be that momentum change. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to start gaining ground on being in a sales soar, sales leap forward, if you will. Same thing goes with money. If you've been in a hole money-wise, and you're just trying to manifest quick money only, it's going to take a little bit of time, and it's very, very important to realize that. Okay, so we have this time lag. We know that there's a gestation period between when I actually think of a thought and actually comes into fruition. We have this momentum change, which is part of the golden key. Okay, and the last part is really understanding that my energy in the present is really important. So when we're waiting, you set the intention, you activate it, you feel it to be true, you start visualizing it, you do your affirmations, you're thankful for it before it actually comes. In that waiting period, okay, a couple of different things that you can be doing. Number one is have a general concept that you say out loud. I'm a spiritual being living in this physical body with a mind. I'm a spiritual being living in this physical body with a mind. Okay? Or you can borrow the one from the great Thomas Troward in Genevieve Behrend's Your Invisible Power. You could talk about my mind is a center of divine operation. My mind is a center of divine operation. Okay? So you keep a general concept in your mind. If your ego mind saying, how is it going to come? Where's the money going to come from? Where's the soulmate going to come from? Where's the house going to come from? Where's the dream car going to come from? Right, it goes all nuts on how it's going to come, where is it going to come, when's it going to come. Get your mind off of that and center yourself more on in self-identity, who I really am. Okay, you can also say things like, this is an energetic world and I know my results are energetic and I'm aligning with it energetically. Something like that as well. Okay, those are all going to be very helpful mantras and affirmations that will allow you to stay present and stay in the faith. So during your waiting time, this golden key of knowing the time lag, having the faith, changing the momentum, what you're going to be able to do is understand that you can stay here in self-identity. The other thing you can do is start thinking about others. If I'm just thinking about myself and my own troubles and my own challenges and everything, what it's going to do is cause more of that to be manifested. But if I start to think about other people and say, how can I help my prospects today? How can I help my family today? How can I leave more people with the impression of increase? The waitress, the Uber driver, whoever it is that you tip. Okay, how can I leave them with a greater impression of increase? You're going to start to be this beacon of light, and as you're a beacon of light, more and more of this momentum is going to shift faster, and your lag time between when you set something in motion and when it comes in physical fruition is going to be quicker. The lag time is going to be shorter, and it's going to go by faster. Okay, so this is one of the golden keys here in manifestation that we kind of miss because it seems like manifestation's like magic, right? It's fairy dust. You just throw in the air. You think about something that's supposed to appear in front of you, and this is the very thing that frustrated me very, very much because I didn't really understand. I thought law of attraction, well, it's supposed to come to me, and I've heard of instant manifestations, right? So it should come very quickly, right? And I would get very frustrated because I would think of an idea, and then I would think like, well, if I thought about $10,000, it should land on my desk tonight. Right, if I saw on my office desk, I thought about it, it should just appear there. But this is not how this works. And if we're only thinking about instant manifestation, what we're trying to do is force things into reality and trying to control and manipulate it. And that's not how this goes. You can't really control too much. You can control your thoughts and control basically the behavior that you're going on, but you can't really control people. You can't control things. You can't control the universe. You can only go ahead and direct that energy in a very harmonious way. And that's what the elements here is, this golden key. So try it out. Let me know in the comments below if this helps a great deal. And if there's any other topics you'd like some help with. We're creating a lot of these YouTube videos as we go out here in the snow in New York. Very cold. It's about 10 degrees outside, so my hands are quite cold. Okay, but we're filming these videos anywhere we are constantly to provide bigger and better tips for you to really get all of your results in, all the manifestations in that you could ever dream of, and giving you the exercise and methods to do so. All right, Scott Haug signing off here, and again, make sure you join in our Manifestation Accelerator system to get a proven step-by-step system to walk through every single week. And if you're looking to coach this, teach this, preach this information, you want some help building a coaching business or scaling your current one, make sure you go in the description below and join in our certification. I'll see you over in the next video.